welcome back finally to Apollo Justice. Apparently we are still not done with the current case that we're on. I thought for sure that we were finishing it last time. I was about to say last week, but it was not last week because I was on vacation. But no, we still have some unfinished business to attend to. So let's just jump in. And then, of course, we still got the special episode to do as well. But this is the, I'm hoping that this is the last time that we're doing the, this case. Let's see. Alrighty then. So, I do recall, that's right, yeah, Amara did get shot, which, that was a bit of a shock. There's a lot to unfold. I'm definitely gonna need a recap of some kind. I do remember bits and pieces, but not a whole lot. But yeah, let's just jump in. We're lucky the ambulance made it in time. We've been forced into a recess for now while things get straightened out. I can't believe what just happened. Tell me about it. Do you think Garen put that guard up to it? Oh yeah, it was a guard that did it. If she did, she's gonna regret it. No one gets away with something like that on my watch. That's right, yeah, we did find out that Dirk Samadi passed away. Like, I think he got shot. And he'd been dead for a few days. So when he came to us at the beginning of this case, that wasn't actually him. That was his, that was someone channeling him. Which was freaking bizarre. Like, good grief. It was Maya that was channeling him, right? Yeah, it was Maya. So, jeez. Astrid, hi, welcome on in. Following Dirk in the detention center. Isn't there a cure, or at least some sort of treatment? Unfortunately, not from what I've thought. That's so. Okay. Queen Amara. Your benevolence? Any news on her condition? She's undergoing surgery at the hospital as we speak. They're giving her a 50-50 chance of survival, though. Garen! Justice will be served. Why? Why did this happen? Just as we were finally reunited. Inamara. What was that about being reunited? Oh, it's nothing. Right. How are you, Hornhead? Dirk Samadi was your father and all, but blood after all. Thank you for your concern, your benevolence. But I'm fine. Right now, we still have a trial to see through. But that's what I'm gonna stay focused on. Hornhead, you're sturdier than your stature lets on. Just don't overdo it, okay, Apollo? It's a real shocker, alright. Can't believe the dragon is dead. That's... Hey, AJ. I was wondering, when Dirk disappeared after I freed him, that's because Amara turned back into herself, right? Yeah, I suppose so. But I don't know if it was because Dirk's spirit willed it, or if it was a part of Garen or Amara's plan. Dream of revolution. Now what we're gonna do? Is this it? Don't give up yet. There's a very good chance that Garen is the real culprit in all this. And if we can prove her guilt in court... Hey, you're right. That could be just the push we need. The dream lives on. Yeah, it does. You know what that means, AJ? Fate of the revolution rests squarely on your shoulders. All in a day's work. Who am I kidding? That's a ton of pressure. But this is what Dirk gave his life for, so I have to do this for him. Honorable Rebel Dirk Samadhi. I would have loved to have spoken with him while you yet lived. Really? Well, why not? I mean, he seemed like quite an interesting man. Did she bump her head or something earlier? The trial's about to resume. The defenses report to the courtroom at once. Already? After what just happened? First thing Gary will do is respond to that last accusation. You better stay on your toes, Apollo. I will, Mr. Wright. Ready or not, Garen, here comes justice. Now then, let us resume today's proceedings. Hi, bitch. Huh? Where's Nagita? I must offer my apologies. I never imagined a royal guardsman would do such a thing. Aha! What? He wasn't acting under your orders? How dare you cast suspicion upon Her Eminence? It is quite alright, Your Majesty. Suspicion is only natural under such circumstances. But rest assured that he acted alone, for I knew nothing of his plans. I don't believe that for a second. Now then, Your Majesty, regarding the murder of my husband, Minister Inga, I would like to offer a new possibility. New possibility, you say? Indeed. For during the break, the real killer confessed to me. Why do I smell bull? What? Bailiff, call the witness to the stand. The real killer confessed? What's she got up her sleeve this time? I have a really bad feeling about this. Why is he at the stand? He's the one who confessed? What is going on? Oscar Samadhi? You're the real killer? I questioned him during the recess, and as I felt that Amara had been covering for someone. So it was that he finally confessed his crime to me. Aida, you didn't really do it, did you? I'll let this silence. Her Eminence speaks the truth. Something's not right here. Hi, Silver. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. I love how you just greeted Garen so callously. I mean, she has been a bitch, though. It was I who killed Justice Minister Inga. Nagita! Peace! Oscar Sabati, are you absolutely certain about this? A confession of this nature is grave indeed. Yes, I am certain. For I killed him by my own hand. At last, the real killer has been revealed. How are we supposed to respond to this? Nagita, retract your confession, now! Mr. Justice, it is not yet time for your cross-examination. Who cares about that? Admit it, it was Queen Garen who put you up to this. She forced you into giving a confession, didn't she?
Shut to them!
You are out of line, Mr. Justice. Learn some self-restraint. But... Or do you have something that might prove that I did not commit this murder? That is... Ugh. What do you think you're doing, you idiot? Truly, the truth could set us free. Looks like Garen got him somehow. Or got to him somehow. I definitely see this. Oh my god. I definitely didn't see this coming. Why can't your nose be 12 inches long? Because then it'd be a foot? Aha! So funny. Nagito, why are you doing this? Why would you sacrifice even your life to do Garen's bidding? Whatever the case may be, Prosecutor Samadi, your testimony, please. Oh boy. I could not remain silent while Her Eminence fell under suspicion for this crime. It was I who murdered Justice Minister Inga. Thank you, Stream Streak Silver. He had to die for the future of Kurain. I consider it divine judgment cast. I consider it divine Oh my god, I'm definitely tired. I consider it divine judgment cast upon a fiend who sought to assassinate our monarch. My mother was simply covering for me. I am ashamed I let her go so far for my sake. You do understand what you're doing, right, Nayuta? You're sentencing yourself to death if you're found guilty. If that is the court's verdict, then so be it. I must obey the law above all else. Law, Nayuta? Or the Queen?
Objection!
Enough! This blather has nothing to do with the witness's testimony. Please address any issues you may have during the cross-examination, defense. Oh, I will. I'm gonna blow this problematic testimony to smithereens. Okay. First save of the day.
Hold it!
You kept quiet all this time, even though you were the real killer? Yes, and I accept that what I have done can never be forgiven. But I never imagined suspicion would fall upon the Queen herself. Prosecutor Samadi has placed the future of our kingdom above his own life. He has taken responsibility for his crime and is showing his loyalty to Queen and country. Without a monarch on the throne, Kurain would be plunged into chaos. I never wished that upon my homeland. That is why I had to let the truth be known. What a bunch of baloney! I'm gonna ask you again, Nayuta. Did you really kill Minister Inga? Yes. No matter how many times you ask, Mr. Justice, no matter how many times you ask, Mr. Justice, the truth is immutable. So I just realized, I swear, I always forget to add the controller onto my avatar. I completely forgot to do it yesterday.
Hold it!
It's not too late. You could still retract your confession before the verdict is rendered. There is no retracting the truth. One either tells it or does not tell it. It's that simple. Ugh. Why do you always have to be so stubborn, Nayuta? I hate how you never listen to reason once you get like this. I think we'll need some evidence before we can get him to retract his confession. Either that, or we'll have to force a retraction out of him by giving what's in his heart. It's not going to be easy either way. Asuka Samadhi, what was the motive for your crime? I had reason enough to kill Minister Ringa.
Hold it!
What do you mean by that? Minister Ringo was planning to assassinate Her Eminence in a coup d'etat? I think that's how you pronounce it? I'm not sure. Or is it coup d'etat? I don't know. I'm too tired. I had to nip this evil in the bud, even if it cost me the purity of my soul. So you're saying the death of another is a reasonable price to pay to protect the Queen? Long have we remained independent under the authority of our spirit medium queens. We command the people's awe and respect with the power to commune with the dead. Without such a monarch, our kingdom would lose its standing in the world. But if the spirit channeling is so important, why did you have Queen Amara perform the rite? I'm afraid my elder sister is quite capricious? She would fulfill her duty only when the desire struck, as sporadic as that was. Hi Savage, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing alright. I'm very tired, but I'm doing okay otherwise. It was therefore something she did on a whim. There was no meaning behind it. Meaningless whim? It's hard to press a statement like that. Now, if I may return to my testimony. Yeah, I hope you're doing well, Savage.
Hold it!
Divine judgment? Yes, I rendered judgment upon the minister on behalf of the Holy Mother. You saying the Holy Mother guided you? No. Holiness would never condone killing in her name, regardless of circumstances. As such, I believe my defiled soul will be damned to hell. But I do not regret what I have done. I willingly sacrificed my soul to protect this kingdom's future. Snap out of it already, Nayuta! So his motive comes from a place of faith, but why does it sound completely credible when it's coming from him? Well, Amara expressed a similar motive. As for her mercifulness, she is truly deserving of her title.
Hello there.
Hello there. Hey, Aloy, welcome on in. Hope we're doing well. Doing okay, dealing with more sporadic headaches, but getting rest where I can. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Thank you for the stream streak, Savage. Appreciate it. Oh, baby, a triple! Aloy, thank you for opening the booster pack. Hey, Rods, welcome on in. Hope we're doing well.
Hold it!
So you killed Minister Inga and Queen Amara staged the crime? Is that how it went? Precisely. My mother is as clever as she is kind. She sought to conceal my crime by taking all of the guilt upon herself. Another lie. I need to poke a hole in his testimony, but how? Nagita, could it be you? Exhausted, doing the big lurkies in case mom needs any help. I think I did read about something that happened with your mom recently. I hope she's doing okay. But I'm right there with you being exhausted. I'm the same. I'm so tired. Could it be you? Okay, which one? Did you tell Queen Amara to do what she did? No, she acted under her own volition. She must have somehow discovered my crime and then staged the crime scene. Sounds plausible on the surface, but I'm buying it. Still, I don't think we'll get anywhere if I press the issue. I think that Nayuta would confess to the crime. Can't say I saw that coming. Why, Nayuta? Why? Why are you putting yourself on the line for Garen? I wonder if Garen has something on him. I don't think so. I mean, Amara's currently fighting for her life, so I don't see what Garen could threaten him with. What happens if you, What happens if you, choose the other option? Chose that one. Didn't know Naina's real identity. Didn't realize that Naina was actually Queen Amara, your own mother? That is not as strange as you might think. Much time has passed since we last met, after all. Right. 23 years ago, was it? When Dirk saved her after the supposed assassination attempt? No, Mr. Justice. It was 15 years ago that Dirk abducted my mother. Huh? That's weird. Are you sure about that? I remember it clearly. I was around 10 years old at the time. Nagita, please add that last statement to your testimony. Okay, I'm glad that I went back. I was reunited with my mother, Queen Amara, 15 years ago when Dirk abducted her. Press that first.
Hold it!
15 years ago, huh? Around the time I left for the US. What happened after Dirk helped Queen Amara escape? Agents of the Crown pursued us relentlessly. So we had to live a life on the run. Mr. Justice, know that Dirk sent you away so that you would not be caught up in that life we led. I see. Thanks. Oh, he was for 15 years. Apollo, there's something about Nayuta's testimony. Yeah, that discrepancy is a bit hard to miss, but what could it be? Or what could it mean? So Nayuta got to meet his mother. Back when Dirk rescued her. That's what you're saying. It's news to me, though. I had already been sent away by that point. Okay, now that I've dragged more testimony out of him, what can I do with it? Right, let's have a look at our evidence. Picture of my biological. Uh... As the son of the terrorist Dirk, Naruto was expelled from the royal family. Hold on a minute. The idea that sins of the father are visited upon his children is deeply rooted in the minds of the Burmese people. Huh. Hmm. I don't know if this is too early, but...
Objection!
Okay. Well, maybe that has something to do with it. Okay, but I think it will be important later, so... Maybe I need to... press everything again? Okay, now that I started looking out, alright, let's try pressing them again and see if there's any more details.
Hold it!
Sometimes that is the case. Well, let's try... Uh-huh. 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 Yeah. 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 Right. Yeah. There.
Hold it!
Yeah.
Hold it!
Hi, Bolo. Come on in. Over to well. Tired? Same. Oh, nice bowl.
Hold it!
Yep. Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
Hold it!
We've been through this, but okay. So, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna present evidence here somehow. Let's see. I was reunited with my mother, Queen Amara, 15 years ago when Dirk hooked up with her. Where is that? Photo showing Dirk and Amara's life with the roundabout to me. Oh, wait, hold on a minute. I was reunited with my mother.
Objection!
Yeah, that doesn't add up. You're saying that Dirk made off with Queen Amara 15 years ago. But that's strange, because I heard something very different from Dirk. He said that they ran off together 23 years ago. That is impossible. I know for a fact it was 15 years ago. Well, I have evidence that contradicts your statement. How do you explain this photo? Dirk said it was taken 23 years ago. He said that? He did. But if we take what you just said as fact, then there's something in this photo that doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense to me, so I suppose I should ask. What does not make any sense if the photo is only 15 years old? So, hold on a minute. Well, it's gotta be one of two things, right? Surely. Let's find this first.
Take that!
Okay, so it wasn't the book. I didn't think so. But I thought I'd try. So then, the other thing would have to be...
Take that!
Yeah, I had a feeling. Okay, I knew it was either the book or the baby. Nayuta, this discrepancy may not be directly related to this case. But I don't think we can simply overlook it either. Dirk said the baby in the photo was you. But that doesn't make any sense if the photo is only 15 years old. After all, you said you were around 10 then, right? Definitely sweating bullets over there over something. I just thought it had something to do with, like, when the law book was made. You know, Dirk's law book. I thought it had something to do with that initially. But I knew it had to be either that or it had to be with Nayuta in the photograph. So, Apollo, if this baby isn't Nayuta... Wait, you don't think... Did Queen Amara have another child while she was on the run? What? And just what if that child were being held hostage? Nayuta, is that why you obey Queen Garen's every command? You presume too much. Ah, and that's why Queen Amara was trying to take the rap as well. To protect this other child. Child born 15 years ago. It would have to be someone who's around 14 or 15 years old now. That'd be Rafa, right? This is just a guess. But I believe I know someone who fits the bill. This also explains the strange behavior. This is the child who was born to Dirk and Queen Amara 15 years ago. Yep. So Garen is not even her mother. All those strange statements she kept making, now they all make sense. Oh yeah, she did say that. Right, yeah, that did happen. Laura's line makes no sense. Queen Amara would not have killed my father. We're finally reunited. Ah. Yeah, okay, that all makes sense now. Now I see, Naita, why you do what you're told. The other child born to Dirk and Queen Amara was... Mr. Justice, I believe I know what you're about to say, but I cannot allow you to name an innocent soul as the child of terrible sinners. I thought you might try to stop me. After all, simply revealing this information endangers who you've been trying to protect. I think this should make it clear what I'm talking about. This is the chink in your armor. The reason why you fear for your sibling's reputation. Checking. Reason why you fear for your siblings' reputation. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, no, okay. This, right?
Take that!
No? Oh, I thought it was that. Okay, let's go back. Champion, the reason why you fear for... Okay, look. It's been a while, so I need to get back into the mindset of the game. Oh, is this it?
Take that!
Yeah, there we go. And that is... file full of information that Dirk collected on what happened 23 years ago. Of particular note right now is what's written here. The sins of the father are visited upon his children. This deeply held idea is why you were expelled from the royal family. Which means it wouldn't bode well for your sibling either, if she were revealed to be Dirk's daughter. Ugh. You became a prosecutor to bring down Queen Garen, but at some point you came to serve the very regime you despised. Or no, sorry, regime. Sorry, I just realized it's regime. I always forget that. I always think it's regime, but it's regime. Okay, at least I corrected myself. And that was because the queen found this chink in your armor. That's how she came to use your sister against you. Nayata, have you been keeping this secret all this time? Yeah, pretty much, Savage, pretty much. Have you been trying to protect me? You're an innocent party to all this. I live only to safeguard the law and serve the country and queen from which it flows. One such as you, who is destined to ascend to the throne, need not fret over one such as I. No, I cannot accept that. What you say it's malarkey. Oh boy. All right, the ads have started. We're gonna pause here for a minute. We'll be right back. Yeah, pretty much, Katie. Oh boy, oh boy. Thank you for the hydrate. I'm actually gonna clear my nose. Okay, there we go. Clear my nose. Just grab some cookies while we're waiting. There we go. Alright, and welcome back from ads, everyone. Sorry about that, and thank you for your patience. Appreciate it. Hi, Breeze. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Don't you even care what happens to you? Full country, queen, law, and everyone's future. My personal feelings are of no consequence. That is why I resigned myself to my fate. I know I must accept the status quo without any thoughts of change.
Spoken like a true prosecutor and patriot. Oh, thanks for the helium. I shall continue to rule Karayin until the day Rafa succeeds me. For that is what is best for our kingdom. I know, Your Eminence. Yours is no small sacrifice. But I promise you this. In exchange for your life, the child shall remain safe, and the kingdom shall prosper. That is all I can ask for with my meager existence. Naita, is this really the new you? Resigning yourself to the will of another and killing any hope you held for the future? No! Naita I knew would never let himself be turned into this. Now, Your Majesty. You would hand down your verdict.
Objection!
You could say you're simply accepting your fate, Nayuta. But I know that deep down, there's still hope in your heart. Oh, Holy Mother, preserve me. It's the kind of hope that perseveres through the most desperate of times. And it's what binds you, and it's what binds you, me, and Dirk together as a family. I know, because this has demonstrated to me that you haven't lost all hope yet.
Take that!
When you interrogated Dirk, you confiscated all of his possessions as potential evidence. All except this. So tell me, Nagita, why didn't you take his badge? You couldn't bear to take it from him, could you?
And I know why. It's because this badge means nothing, or it means something special to us. Oh, is this a child, Apollo? Hey, Dirk! Why do you still wear your badge? You're not a lawyer anymore, right? This badge is my heart and soul, son. I'll never stop trying to realize my dream. Not until my very last breath. The dragon never yields, right? Exactly. Nagita, Apollo, I vow to restore Koraiyan's legal system to its rightful state one day. I want to pass on to you a world where you can live free from the fear of tyranny. You may say you've given up. That's not how it really is it? You never gave up, and you never will, because you still believe that all of the wrongs will be righted someday, don't you? You are very perceptive, Mr. Justice. May very well be as you say. Why did I not confiscate this badge? Even I did not know. Until now. Perhaps I was waiting for him to save me. Save you? Yes, save me. Like he did on that day. Ayuto! Apollo! Hold on, I'm coming! What father wouldn't risk his life to save his own children? Ayuto, Apollo, don't you ever hesitate to call when you need me. Understand? Someday, he would come and free our family from the chains of the past. Perhaps deep down, that is what I believed. I believed in Dirk, our father. Ayuta, I knew you. However, it was but a dream. And now that dream has died. Murdered along with Dirk. So now, as the eldest, the responsibility falls squarely onto me. No matter the cost. I must protect her. Please try to understand, Apollo. Understand why I shall bear all this sin. It is the only way.
But such insolence!
You have wasted more than enough of my time, lawyer. Do you not see the futility of your desperate floundering? The immutability of his duty? It is time to accept defeat. Ah. Now, watch as the hammer of justice comes down upon your dear brother. Your Majesty, the verdict, if you will. Yes, Your Eminence.
Objection!
Wait a second! We do! Well, does the defense wish to raise an objection? There's gotta be some way to save Nayuta. Apollo, it all goes back to that incident 23 years ago. It branded him the son of a criminal. So if we could once and for all prove that Dirk didn't try to assassinate Amara, right, Nayuta and Rafa's father would no longer be viewed as a criminal. But I thought there wasn't any evidence left, because it was all destroyed in the fire. And Dirk investigated the matter for years and never managed to learn anything new. Really? Nothing at all? Could an exceptional lawyer like Dirk try that long and really uncover nothing at all? He had over 2 decades, Apollo. Huh? That's right. I doubt Dirk would have gone to his grave without discovering something new. He must have secretly planted something to topple Garen with somewhere. Take another look at the evidence. We just might find what we need to break out of the situation within there. Got it. If the defense is done stalling for time, I shall now render my verdict. No, wait! About the assassination attempt 23 years ago. The defense has some new information it would like to share. You do? Well, we had intended to deliberate that case in the course of this trial. Did you leave something behind for me? Is there some connection I'm missing here? Very well then. What is the source of your new information about the case from 23 years ago? Oh boy. I wonder if it's this thing again. I feel like that's the only one.
Take that!
No? Okay, never mind. I'm corrected. Alright, it's not that one. Sorry, hydrated. What is the source of your new information about the case from 23 years ago? Okay. Hi Samuel, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. I don't suppose this would be it.
Take that!
Okay, the funny thing is, when I was looking at it initially, I thought, okay, maybe there's a chance, but then I thought it might be too early because I know how finicky the game can be about it. But okay, turns out I was right. It was that. Photograph? Yes. Do you recall the traveling musician who died in that fire 23 years ago? How could anyone forget such a painful chapter in our history? Poor fellow was caught up in the blaze that was meant for Queen Amara. He never knew his identity, though, as his belongings were burnt to ashes. Well, about that, the truth is, he was my biological father. Oh? What? Of course. With this photo and her benevolence. Exactly. We might be able to prove Dirk completely innocent. And that will free her from the infamy of having criminal blood in her veins. Because here in Karain, we can witness the final memories of the dead. What utter nonsense! There was no evidence left in the wake of that blaze. That's what you think. But Dirk went to the ends of the earth to bring this little souvenir back for us. Dead? Yep. And boy, is it the best piece of evidence ever. He knew that with it, we'd finally be able to conclusively settle the matter here in court. And save his children. Your Majesty, the defense requests that we hold a divination seance for this new victim.
Objection!
What a waste of time. The events of 23 years ago past, or 20 years, blah. The events of 23 years past have already been deliberated at length.
Objection!
But wasn't Dirk on trial for that incident as well today? So we wouldn't be doing our jobs if we failed to look into this new lead, would we? Oh boy. Sergeant Judge, will now share my thoughts on the matter. The attempted assassination of Queen Amara is a case we can ill afford to leave open. And I believe that the final memories of the victim will prove to be very important. Therefore, it is the opinion of this court that we should conduct another divination seance. Why, Your benevolence? Alright, Chips, take care. If you knew the full name of the victim seen in this photo, you'd be able to perform a divination seance, right? Of course. Leave it to me. Thank you. My father's full name is... Is it Jove or Hove? Or I'm not sure. I'm not sure how you pronounce his name. Is it just Jove? I think it's Jove. Yeah, Jove Justice. Alright. Just Jove. Okay, cool. Wanted to make sure. I wasn't sure if it had like a Spanish twist or something to it. Now, Your Benevolence, please commence the divination seance when you're ready.
O Holy Mother, we hold this divination seance in your name. Let the eyes of everyone here be clear, and our ears be unstopped. O dance of devotion, guide the victim's soul to me, so that we may receive their final memories in the pool of souls.
All right, here we go. I think we'll just skip it for now. We've seen this several times. I wanted to give it to her the last time, Like, just because of what she went through. Alright, what we got? Burning heat. Crying. Oh my god! Metallic sound. Ooh, okay. The spirit of the victim has granted us a window into his final moments. It would appear the divination seance was a success. So those were my father's final moments. That baby we saw must have been you, Apollo. Yeah, I was thinking that too because of the hair color. I will now decipher the experience of the deceased. Are you ready for Hornhead? Yes, please proceed. Very well. Here are my interpretations of the facts as gleaned from the seance vision. Alright. Someone attempted to assassinate Queen Amara by setting her, her residence ablaze. Hornhead's father happened to stop by and was knocked out by the assassin. Dirk's fingerprints were discovered on the lighter found at the scene of the crime. That is how he was determined to be the assassin. Hornhead's father tried to save his son, but sadly he perished in the attempt. That is everything that the deceased experienced in his final moments. My father's final memories. They're right here for everyone to see, but can any of them unlock the truth behind what happened 23 years ago? Only one way to find out. Alright, so what we got? Let's save first. Okay, so someone attempted to assassinate Queen Amara by setting her residence ablaze. Hornhead's father happened to stop by and was knocked out by the assassin. Fingerprint. This is how he... Hornhead's father tried to save his son, but sadly he perished. Hold on a minute. Wait. Go back. Hold on. Where's the button? I saw something there. I can't press it fast enough. Hold on a minute. That's her in the background. What is she doing? Wait, hold on a minute. I saw something else. You could see the murderer's hand in that pan. They're wearing a glove. That's the lighter there. Wait, hold on a minute then. Yeah, hold on a minute. Something's not right. Something's not right here. Hold on a minute. First fingerprints were discovered on the lighter found at the scene of the crime. Yeah, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. There's something not right here.
Objection!
Dirk's fingerprints were discovered on the lighter that was found on the crime scene. However, the hand holding the lighter in the seance vision appears to be gloved. I believe you're right. What could this mean? It calls into question whether the hand in the vision really was Dirk's. If only we could make out the details a little better. Very well. I will attempt to focus a bit more on what the deceased saw. Perhaps that will help refine the seance vision. Okay. It does seem that there was a glove on that hand. Hold on a minute. I'm trying to look at the sleeve. Okay. Still, what significance could that have? It means that Dirk's fingerprints got on the lighter at some other time. Somebody could have even put them there after the fire.
Objection!
All you have is pure speculation, while the fact remains that they are his fingerprints. Therefore, it stands to reason that Dirk was the one who used the lighter.
Objection!
It just means I have to prove that the figure in the vision is someone else. Using the information in my father's final memories. Either way, it seems that I must revise my insights. Someone had put his prints on the lighter after the fact, and we know not to whom it belongs. Okay. Okay, she's updated her insights. Time to go over them and see if there are any new inconsistencies to be found. Okay. Someone attempted to assassinate. Hey Sophie, how you doing? Okay. Someone attempted to assassinate Queen Amara by setting her residence ablaze. Hornhead's father happened to stop by and was knocked out by the assassin. Dirk's fingerprints were discovered on the lighter found at the scene of the crime. But if someone had put prints on the lighter after the fact, then we know not to whom it belongs. Okay. Hornhead's father tried to save his son. Okay. The only thing I could think of is the fact that it was left behind at the scene, but I don't know. First fingerprints were discovered on the lighter found at the scene of the crime. But if someone had put his prints on the lighter after the fact, we know not. Hold on. Yeah. Give me a moment. Struck in the head. Give me a moment. I'm just trying to wrap my head around it. That sleeve is bothering me to hell. I wonder if, I saved already, but in case.
Objection!
Okay, there we go. I wasn't sure if it was too early to point that out, but I don't know how else we can go forward otherwise. Wait, then this means that the real culprit is... The figure in this vision is clearly not Dirk. The distinctive band around their wrist gives their true identity away. Design! It can't be! This will prove just whose hand was captured by in Seance vision. Wait, hold on a minute, was it... Hang on, I just want to double check. I think we found it. Just in case, though.
Take that!
Yep. Yep. A photo. So you do believe the culprit to be... Justice Minister Inga had cuffs with the exact same pattern on them. You're referring to the cuffs of justice, correct? Yes. I hear they're a traditional part of a Kuranese Justice Minister's attire. But what does this tell us? It tells us that the figure in the vision is none other than Kurain's late Minister of Justice, Inga Karkul Kurain. No! Not my father! So he plotted the assassination of the former queen as well as the current one? This is Minister Inga? Then Dirk's innocent on both charges? Oh boy. Naita, what are you doing? What you propose is not possible, Apollo. But back then, Inga Karko Karain was not the Minister of Justice. What? The Justice Minister 23 years ago was... You, Queen Garrett. Oh no. What? Right, she served as the Minister of Justice before succeeding the throne. I guess she also prosecuted the assassination attempt 23 years ago as one. So then, the figure in this vision is actually... Her Eminence. It's you, isn't it? This is madness. Why would Her Eminence do such a thing? Because she would ascend to the throne. Yep, that's what I was thinking. She wanted to be on the throne. The freaking bitch. She wanted to usurp the throne from her sister Amara? That's why she tried to assassinate her? Well, I find this all very hard to swallow. Your Eminence, are you the one responsible for tearing my family apart? And was it you who killed my father? Well, Your Eminence, I'm asking you a question.
Such insolence!
Peasants. Always carrying on about things of no import. Where's that nail filing email when I need it? You do not deny it then. You concealed the truth and used me for your own designs? Katie, I haven't had time. Oh, Nayuta, spare me your feeble-minded line of questioning. Even if Dirk were cleared of all charges, it shall still be I who decides Rafa's fate. You do wish for her to be the queen someday, do you not? Remember, the child lives only by my good graces. Shut up! Now, kneel before me and fulfill your end of the bargain by offering me your head. Oh, you are a piece of work, lady. I knew you were before, but Jesus Christ. Remnants. I'm done heeding your commands. Even as you used my sister against me, I still believed you. I believed that protecting your secrets was in the best interest of this kingdom. But you've been deceiving me all the while. Nayuta. Nayuta, you dare defy me? Yes! Your Eminence, I could turn the other cheek no more. Therefore, I hereby retract my confession in the murder of Justice Minister Inga. Let's freaking go! Retract, you say? The final piece of evidence you left behind was release Nayuta from his suffering. And now, he's finally free. Oh? And all this time, not once did I reflect on my own conduct. I have believed all was fate. Lost in my own sense of resignation, I was unable to wake from my despair. But you, Apollo, you have awakened me with your demonstration of our Father's Creed. Oh!
dragon never yields.
Yo, let's go! Hey, Epson. I will carry on Dirk's legacy and fulfill his dream. Hear me, Garen. I will cast you down from your bloody throne. Long live the revolution! Insolent fool! Now even you prattle on about revolution? Look at that. Well, Apollo, it seems we're finally making some headway down the road that Dirk carved out for us. Viva la revolution! Yeah. Now, we could just prove Garen's guilt. Continue on down that road, towards the revolution Dirk dreamed of. Yeah, right, Katie? Your Eminence. You've been accused of the crime committed 23 years ago. Would you like to say anything in your defense? Not so fast, Your Majesty. But the cuffs could have been stolen and used without my knowledge. You're so full of shit. So you see, they can hardly be considered proof of anything. Why, I believe you're right. Ah, but we know she's guilty! Well, lawyer, is there any other evidence you would have me refute? Unfortunately, this photo was the last piece of evidence Dirk left for me. So as far as evidence goes, I've got nothing else regarding that case from the past. However, now that Prosecutor Samadi has retracted his confession, we'll have to redeliberate the current case from scratch. Yes, the defense speaks the truth. Even though it is clear who the guilty party is. Queen Garen, the defense accuses you of the murder of Justice Minister Inga Karko Karain. What? Do you have any evidence, defense? Evidence that will prove Garen was the killer? There is still one more avenue for us to explore, Mr. Justice. There is? Minister Inga's final memories. In them, the minister's killer posed as Dirk. Therefore, one must ask, how did the killer dispose of their disguise? Hey, you're right. A lot of blood would have spattered onto the killer, so the blood-soaked clothes would have to have been dealt with somehow. If they're still around somewhere, then...
Objection!
Oh, I was wondering what absurd idea you would concoct next. Oh, God, my nose. Clothing can be disposed of most anywhere. I doubt you could find them now.
Objection!
Then you don't know us very well. Your benevolence? Yes? The day of your father's murder, you had been watching the courtyard from 2 p.m. Now, during that time, you saw Queen Garen, did you not? Yes, I did. I saw my mother entering the palace from the courtyard. I guess Bruiser, right? Welcome on in, hope we're doing well. But I was told not to mention it because they had nothing to do with my father's murder. Rafa! You would not dare! When the queen headed into the palace, did she have Dirk's clothing in her possession? No. No, she did not. So maybe she disposed of them somewhere in the courtyard.
Objection!
The police did a thorough sweep of the area following the crime, but they did not find anything resembling Dirk's clothes. Hey, how's it going? Doing alright, thank you. Doing alright. I hope you're doing well. There we go. What? No. How you doing, Lionheart? But you knew that already, didn't you, prosecutor? She looks like if the Pokemon Umbreon was a person. Yeah, I suppose kind of. Yes. I admit no clothing was found. She looks like she'd be like a dark-type gym leader, honestly. Give me the pets. So you admit that you were merely speculating, chasing phantoms and delusions of evidence that never existed. I guess I'm gonna blow my nose again. Okay, sorry about that. Had to clear my nose. Chasing phantoms and delusions of evidence that never existed. This makes no sense. Clothing doesn't just disappear like that. If Garen wasn't carrying any clothes, she must have gotten rid of them somewhere. Somewhere where she thought they'd never be found. Where they'd never be found, huh? I believe Dirk's clothes were hidden here. I have an idea. Did you hide them in the tomb, I wonder?
Take that!
Yeah, had a feeling. Tomb? You believe the clothing was hidden there? Yes, it's the only place it can be. Very well. Where in the tomb do you believe the clothes were hidden? I don't think I need to say, but I'm doing it anyway.
Take that!
Of course, that makes perfect sense. The clothes were simply hidden, or weren't simply hidden. They were returned to where they belonged. Ah! And by that you mean... the killer would have had to get Dirk's clothes from somewhere. Luckily, they were right there. Yes, of course. At the time of Minister's murder, Dirk's body was already in the sarcophagus. The killer could have simply borrowed his clothes. Right. Before the Minister entered the tomb, the killer put on Dirk's clothes, and then hid behind the curtain above the sarcophagus. And after the Minister was killed, Dirk's clothes were returned to his body.
Objection!
So what? This is still all speculation. We know not whether those clothes were actually used in the murder. Therefore, you cannot prove that they were somehow connected in this case.
Objection!
That's where you're wrong, but I believe you already knew that. These clothes were definitely used during the Minister's murder because of this. Okay, hold on. Just in case. I think I know, but just in case. Clothes were definitely used during the... I mean, it have to be the blood, right? Surely.
Take that!
No? Okay. The only other thing I can think of is the necklace. on a minute. No, wait, hold on. Wait. That's older blood. Hold on. That's newer, right?
Take that!
Yeah, there we go. Bloodstains on Dirk's chest are no doubt the result of being shot by the minister. However, that doesn't explain everything. There's also some blood spatter extending from his left elbow to his abdominal area. I believe this blood spatter came from... God, so many things here. Gosh!
Take that!
The killer wore these clothes during the murder, and the blood spatter must have come from Minister Inga. I thought it was all Dirk's, but that makes sense. Only one way to be sure, though. Let's get those stains analyzed right away. Indeed. This may be the conclusive evidence we need to prove the Queen's guilt.
Objection!
You cannot prove it was I who hid those clothes. They could very well have been hidden by a third party. Or could they really? I'd say the possibility of someone other than Garen hiding the clothes. Really trying to test me here, aren't you? Does not exist. No, it's just not possible. Your Eminence, I recall you saying the following. Petra Mar's sarcophagus is under the protection of the royal family. My husband and I are the only ones who could open. Oh yeah, she did say that, yeah. Therefore, it would be impossible for some knave to open it. Oh! Ugh. That was your own testimony, word for word. You insolent! Admit it. Only you could have hidden Dirk's clothes after they were used in the murder.
It's all coming together.
Indeed, it is all coming together. And that means you are the one who killed Justice Minister Inga. Significant worm! You dare accuse me, the ruler of Kharain? Do not think for one moment that... I'm afraid such arguments are invalid here in this sacred hall, Your Eminence. Because even monarchs aren't above the law. Yo, get her! Ugh. The end of the line for you, Queen Garen. Time to come down from that lofty throne and face justice. Break down, break down, break down. Oh, is that it? I was expecting a bit more. Uh-oh. Oh, no. This is not good. Me? Face justice? Surely you jest. You're in no position to force my hand, lawyer. Oh? Surely you haven't forgotten about the Defense Culpability Act? Those who would support criminals will be deemed just as guilty. In short, should I be convicted of murdering my husband, your dear brother, who delivered false testimony in my defense, shall also be found guilty. What? It can't be. Can it? Well, by delivering false testimony in the course of protecting a guilty party, he would certainly be judged by this court as having supported a criminal. And the Defense Culpability Act would most definitely come into play. But that law is so broad that anyone could be convicted under it. When it comes to the DC Act, even I am conflicted. Yet, as it currently stands, It is the law of the land. And as you said earlier, no one is above the law. All the absurd things I've seen, this law really takes the cake. Now what? What can we even do at this point? You need not look so forlorn. Dirk has been cleared of all charges. So let us leave all thoughts of the real killer and revolution in the past where it belongs. She wants us to just let her off scot-free? And yet, I don't see any other choice.
Talk to them.
You cannot yield to her here, Apollo. If you will move the revolution forward, I will gladly face the DC Act. Now, do it! Accuse Queen Garen of the crime she has committed. But
Such insolence!
what you speak of is not revolution. Our kingdom will not function without its sovereign. And Rafa cannot ascend to the throne, for she is yet incapable of channeling spirits. Thus, to accuse me is to wish destruction upon our fair kingdom, you terrorist. Terrorist? If you would still insist on accusing me, then as ruling sovereign of Kharain, I proclaim the following. Oh god, here we go again. All who imperil the crown, no matter the reason, shall be subject to immediate execution upon the Queen's orders. What? Immediate execution? Do you still not comprehend? Then let me be clear. For the sake of this kingdom's future, and in accordance with the laws of Kharain, I command that you be put to death at once. Oh, shoot! What the? Someone do something? Isn't this going a bit too far? Why is the Garen Royal Guard... They were on standby in case of an attack by a foolishly optimistic terrorist. Now, if you would continue to oppose me, the very embodiment of the law, then under my regal authority, you shall all be put to death.
Objection!
Oh, come on! This is insane! Even for you! You can't possibly get away with something like this. This is a court of law. You can't just order our execution without due process.
Hold it!
Now look, Apollo, truth and due process are certainly important. So is your life. So think before you speak again. But... Please, Apollo, do not make this any worse than it already is. I cannot lose you to the Twilight Realm too. What am I supposed to do? How do I win against an opponent that can rewrite the law as she sees fit? How can I ever bring her to justice? Is this really how it all ends? It is your life or your accusation, lawyer. You cannot hope for both. It is time to seize this insanity. I do. Did I accuse Queen Garen? Oh, jeez, you're gonna leave us to choose? Are you kidding me? Oh, no! Yeah, and the ads are about to start. What a cliffhanger! Alright, we'll pause here for a minute. We'll make the decision right after the ads. My god, yeah, talk about a cliffhanger. Dun dun dun! Did Fox hijack the broadcast of this case to make a cliffhanger for the finale? I don't think so. Oh, lordy lord. Well, I was very tired earlier. This is definitely woken me up a bit. What will you do, Kit Kat? No, that's alright, Katie. I can't blame you if your heart's beating as fast as a cat right now. Not quite, but it's definitely woken me up a bit with how intense it's been. Oh, God. Do it. Sophie, you not streaming today, by the way? I am. I'm just invested. Fair. Fair. I've been there so many times. Like, I was invested in something that a streamer was playing, and then I'm just like, but I gotta stream! Oh, God, yeah, no, I've been there. Alright, come on, ads. I gotta stream, but this is too good! Oh my god. That was me and Tovan yesterday? Oh boy. Finish faster, rats! I got 15 minutes before I have to start so I can see the conclusion, hopefully. Yeah, hopefully. Alright, welcome back from ads, everyone. Sorry about that. That was quite the cliffhanger. Alright. So, I think it's pretty obvious what I'm gonna do here. I think I saved already, but I'm just gonna do it just in case. I know what I have to do. Mr. Wright, you know that saying you're constantly reminding me and Athena of? The worst of times are when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles. You never fail to surprise me, Apollo. And Naita, you know that creed we've known ever since we were kids? A dragon never yields. Apollo, they are not merely words. They are what's carried us this far. Now, it's time to honor these words and the memories of the ones who gave them to us. Couldn't agree with you more, Apollo. Those words are more important to me than you know. And if there's any time to remember them, it's now. It seems, Apollo, not one, but two auspicious creatures dwell deep within you. A fierce dragon and a virtuous phoenix that shall scatter the clouds hiding in the heavens. Hey Dylan, welcome on in, hope you're doing well. Shall join you in your death-defying bluff. They think I finally understand what those words really mean, and the resolve they embody. You smiling? Even in the face of certain doom? Is there no end to your defiance? Unfortunately for you, no. I won't let fear, or even the law, force me to abandon the pursuit of truth. Because there is another saying in my country, the truth will set you free. Indeed, that is precisely what Dirk sought to do through this trial. He wished for us to break free from a certain despicable spiders immobilized in silk threads. We won't be intimidated by unjust laws or give in to fear. Abandoning the truth like that is just not a part of my playbook. There is only one path for us, or before us. Revolution. The time to make Dirk's dream a reality is upon us. Your Eminence, if you are the law here in Karain, then your very existence is wrong. Oh, shoot! Does your desperate bleeding know no end? I know it's a bit late to ask, but what's the plan? Well, Garen's going to execute us on the spot under the Defense Culpability Act, and the law itself derives its power from the authority of the Crown. And there's only one thing to do. We dethrone her. Right here, right now. Alright, but how? It's not like we have a lot of time to come up with a way to do it either. I doubt she'll allow you to perform another cross-examination while we think. Don't worry, I'll come up with something. We'll be fine. We can't give up. Not now. We have to keep on fighting to the end. We can't allow these broken trials to go on. It's time to make things right. Oh boy, here we go! If I accuse Garen, Nagita will be subjected to the Defense Culpability Act, which means he'll be put to death in accordance with the law. The only way out of this is to dethrone Garen right now. See the key to dethroning Garen? So we got Maya's channeling ability, Founder's Orb, or Rafa. I would've... Case. Probably not, but just I would have said Rafa. No? Okay. So if we were to use Rafa as a shield, maybe Garen will as Garen will talk about. Yeah, true. Okay. Founder's Orb. Right? Or no, wait, hold on. Do we want to use Maya's channeling ability here? I'm gonna try the orb. Okay, yeah, I had a feeling. Dirk was convinced that the orb is the key to the revolution and Karain's future. In light of Garen's obsession with the orb, it makes a large amount of sense. She probably doesn't want anyone using it to gain spiritual powers and rights to the throne. Inga definitely tried to do just that, but that's where it starts to fall apart. Inga couldn't have channeled the Founder, even after abducting Miss Faye, after all. He didn't know the Founder's name. The name of the Founder is only known to those who become Queen. That means the only people who currently know her name are Garen and Amara. So even if someone else had the orb, they wouldn't be able to channel the Founder. So that begs the question, why is Garen so fixated on the orb? Okay, let's not overthink this. Garen is obsessed with the orb because he wants to clear her name. It's a national treasure. She can't channel spirits. Ooh, now that's an interesting statement there. She can't channel spirits! It's hard to believe, but if she wants spiritual power, does that mean Garen can't channel spirits? That would explain why she had Amara perform the rite of channeling. That's right! Is that why she let Amara live? Excuse me, to stand in for her when the time came to channel spirits? So if Garen can't channel spirits... if she can't channel spirits, she will be exiled. You have no claim to the throne. It would look bad, yeah. No claim, I think. Yeah. Yeah. Garen has no claim to the throne. Oh, I thought there was going to be more to that. Garen's Defense Culpability Act was established under the Crown's authority. But if she has no claim to the throne, the DC Act would become null and void. No, not just the DC Act. All of the insane laws she's enacted will be swept away in one fell swoop. Oh, snap! You claim the authority of the crown? You, of all people? That's a good one. Have you truly lost it, lawyer? Indeed, I would have the defense explain himself at once. It's easy, Your Majesty. Why is Queen Garen so obsessed with the Founder's Orb? Why did she let Queen Amara live? And why was she having her mercifulness perform the rite of channeling in her place? The answers to these three questions point to a single conclusion. A fact that will shake this kingdom to its very core. Still do not follow, Apollo. Your Eminence, I have just one question for you, and please be honest. You can't actually channel spirits, can you? What? You believe the Queen is not capable of communing with the dead? The Prince will explain himself at once. In Korai, the ability to channel spirits is an absolute requirement for a would-be queen. But, Your Eminence, if you were incapable of doing that, then you'd have no claim to the throne. Not only that, but every law you've passed would be rendered null and void. And you, the Garen Royal Guard, you seem to be rather enamored with the Queen's supposed spiritual power. But what if she had none? What if she were just an ordinary person, a pretender to the throne? That's crazy talk. Possible. Everyone knows all... Oh, okay. Such blasphemy. On what grounds do you make such a defamatory claim? Queen Garen, if you think I'm just out to defame you, then prove it. Prove it using this piece of evidence you want so badly.
Take that!
All the conditions for summoning the founders should be in place. Summoning the founder should be in place. With the orb, you know what the founder looks like. And as queen, you should know the founder's name. Ugh. Now, if you would, Your Eminence, please show us the great spiritual power you bear as Grand Priestess of Korai. Oh boy. It's gonna crack under pressure. Praise be, Your Eminence. May your mighty spiritual power show us the way. Come on, Queenie. What's taking you so long? Enough! Enough, I say, you mindless cretins! Your Eminence, could it be that you cannot? No, no! I want a lawyer! Summon one at once!
Objection!
Yeah, what's wrong, Garen? Huh? Aren't you forgetting something? There aren't any lawyers left in Korain. You can thank your Defense Culpability Act for that. Oh ho ho ho! Got her! Your Eminence, please give us a glimpse of your magnificent spiritual power. Summon Her Holiness so she may guide us. I have heard enough from you! Out of my sight, all of you! If you truly are capable of channeling spirits, then get on with it already, Your Eminence. Yeah, come on! If you're so powerful, you should be able to do it with ease. Come on! You sneaky, underhanded wretch of a lawyer! That reminds me, you said something to this effect earlier. It is time to cease this insanity. Don't you feel stupid for saying that now? Oh! Indeed, of all the things she has said, I think of nothing more ludicrous. Apollo, teach this deceitful, future queen a lesson she won't soon forget. Gladly. Thank you! Nice! Both me and Apollo thought the exact same thing. Perfect. Because it really is time to cease this insanity. Come on, give it to her! Garen, your reign of terror ends here. Very well. Demonstrating my oh, I didn't even get to read that. God damn it. Behold, the magnificent power to God damn it. Let me read it! Mm-hmm. Hey, don't crap yourself while you're at it. Freeze, I was thinking it's kind of the same thing. Okay, now you're looking kind of pathetic. You were just, yeah, you were warming up. Uh-huh.
Fatality!
Oscar Samadi, how is Her Eminence? It seems she now believes that she herself is the Holy Mother. She has lost it. I see. But her attempt at the spirit channeling failed, did it not? Sadly, she seems unable to accept the facts. I fear it will be quite a challenge to question her later. What, if I may ask, was her motive? I understand that she killed Mr. Inga in order to prevent his how do you pronounce this again? Is it coup d'etat? I really don't know. What her attempt of to assassinate Queen Amara 23 years ago. Coup d'etat, thank you. Become queen herself? Maybe she just craved power and attention. She likely developed a psychological complex from her inability to channel spirits. Yeah, right, Katie? That is why she kept Queen Amara alive to perform the rite of channeling for her. In that way, it would seem as if she had great spiritual power. In short, she built a cult of personality upon fear and lies. Then again, do not all tyrants? Oh, God, my nose. So then, she never really intended to kill Amara, huh? What I don't understand is why Queen Amara even listened to Garen in the first place. Especially 14 years ago, before Rafa was being held hostage. Why would she keep letting the people of Karayan think she was dead? While she kept quietly performing the rite of channeling for Garen. My mother is a gentle soul by nature and loves her sister dearly. So when Garen told her to hide because Dirk was out to kill her, she believed it. What's more, she did not wish to tarnish the name of her beloved sister. This is why she... How the hell do you pronounce that? Acquiesce? No, acquiesce? English is hard. So obediently to Garen's request to keep channeling for her. Until she fled with Dirk and was told the truth, that is. Acquiesce. Thank you. So that's what happened. Since Rafa was being held captive, learn French, Sky? No. I imagine Amara had no choice but to help cover up the truth behind Inga's murder. Yeah, living secretly as Rafa's servant, Nena. No doubt only deepened her love for her daughter. She'd do anything to keep her safe. Or she'd do anything to keep her safe. All the more reason to hide the painful truth from her. Wait, it's pronounced sovereign? I thought it was sovereign. Freaking English, dude. It's my first language, and yet there's so many things that I don't even know how to freaking pronounce. That was the case for the ages. Wait, so that's pronounced sovereign? I've been pronouncing it wrong this entire time, then. Again, that's French. Okay. They say Finnish is hard? Oh boy. Freaking French can be a difficult language as well. Like, good grief, I did study it when I was in school years ago. I didn't figure out how to pronounce... I'm pretty sure it's lament, right? I think that's how you pronounce it. Moscow Samadi has been cleared of all suspicion in the murder of Minister Inga. As has Mr. Dirk Samadi in the assassination attempt on Queen Amara. Now then, I think it is high time I handed down my verdict on Durkan and Nayuta Samadi. Not guilty! Let's go! Oh, I see, Savage. I hope you're watching. I proved your innocence. Now you're just smiling again. And that revolution you've always dreamed of is finally happening. With this, may I finally say this court is adjourned? I don't know why I said that as a question, but... most of the time I have more issues writing English words than pronouncing them. That's fair. That's completely fair. Way to go, Apollo! I was on the edge of my seat when those guards stormed the courtroom. That was a shocker, alright. Can't imagine anything like that happening back home. I know, right? I was ready to go on down there and teach them a lesson myself. Really? I was barely able to hold her back. Hold me back? You were about to go ballistic after a while there, Athena. Yeah, well, I was thinking about helping you smack a few of them down, to be honest. Am I right to never say or do anything to deserve a Maya Athena double suplex? You did a fine job out there today, Apollo. Thanks for all the great advice, Mr. Wright. Nah, it was all you. That perseverance and never say die attitude you showed was impressive. Hi, Fox. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well, dude. And hi, Wittick. Moral of the story is, no one should ever be above the law, but let the law be God, I'm struggling with words today. And amenable to the will of the people and ongoing quest for balance and justice. Yeah. I actually learned a thing or two myself. What? From me? That's a laugh. There were any number of times where I wouldn't have blamed you for giving up. So Lurkin, I appreciate it, dude. Thank you. You stuck it out to the end and came away triumphant. By sheer force of will. Why? An inner strength forged in countless trials. Yeah, nothing wrong with Lurkin at all. I mean, Lurkers are the real MVPs. You overcame the most desperate and hopeless situation I've ever seen. I don't know about all that. Wittig, are you off work today, or are you at work right now? I mean it. You've really come a long way, Apollo. Nothing but respect for your abilities as an attorney. Really? I got in trouble? Wait, what? What do you mean got in trouble? Are you okay?
Huh?
I'm on vacation? Oh, Comic-Con! Right! I forgot! Dude, don't freaking scare us like that! I thought you actually got trouble I thought you got in trouble at work or something! Jesus Christ, my dude! Oh my god. I thought for a second, did you set something on fire? Oh my god. I thought bad news until Fox reminded us of that. Yeah, same. Same. Oh my god. Panda, I swear to god. Anyway. Really? Aren't you exaggerating just a little bit, Mr. Wright? You did it, Apollo. You finally won his seal of approval. But what about me, Nick? My channeling's come a long way too. After all, I was deemed worthy enough to be used in 2 major crimes already. No worries, Fox. Yeah, and 2 major chances for me to become someone for you to channel next. Honestly, I couldn't have done this without the support of each and every person here. Mr. Wright, Nina, Nayuta, and of course, Dirk. Oh, is that Trucy? That was pretty cool, Polly! Trucy? Trucy, what are you doing here? It's magic! On the afraid she employed the old let's stow away in Edward's suitcase trick. Oh my god! Tracy! What? Though it certainly explained why my suitcase was so heavy. Oh my god! Tell me you at least noticed it was heavier than usual. Tracy? Do you even have a passport? My magic panties are in an extra dimensional space. It's like a mini universe in there. I could produce a passport at the drop of my hat. Right. Maybe some things in this world are better left in mystery. Her and Pinky would get on very well, that's for sure. Hornhead, Barbed Head. I am forever in your debt for what you've accomplished in this Hall of Justice. Without your presence, I may have never changed as I have this day. But I know. Passport of your passport? Oh my god. Tolvan, how you doing, dude? Good to see you. That's where you're wrong, your benevolence. It was you who changed yourself. Only you could choose to defy Garen. And that decision was yours and yours alone. That's right. All we did was present you with an opportunity. And you made use of it with gusto. This victory is yours, your benevolence. You should be proud of yourself. I see. So, I am worthy of my title after all. I shall work to heal our kingdom so that it may know peace and prosperity once more. Should have bounced back quick. Yeah, I'm doing alright, Tovan. I was very tired earlier, but this is definitely it's made me wake up a little bit. So your benevolence, I take it you learned the truth of your origins? That you are the daughter of Dirk and Queen Amara? Yes, my mother, Her Eminence told me. A little bit? Yeah, a little bit. She said it was a part of my disciplining. You can call it that. Sounds more like blackmail. Be quiet or I'll tell everyone you're the daughter of a criminal. You sure about that? My mother was so insufferable. Or should I say, my former mother. Sounds like there was no love lost there. He cleared Dirk's name. My true father would no longer be known as a criminal. Therefore, I have nothing more to fear. So what's next for the Kingdom of Grain? You lost your queen, so... Her Benevolence, Princess Rafa will ascend to the throne. Oh, so Nayuta. Nayuta. She can't channel spirits yet, right? Indeed. Which is why I will act as regent on her behalf. Until the day she comes into her own. Yes, your help will be greatly appreciated, Prosecutor's son. Big... Huh? Is she gonna say what I think she is? What are you looking at, you horn-headed nincompoop? Ow! In any event, I will be assisted by Nayuta and Queen Amara for the time being. Queen Amara? Our country offers counsel to the rulers of neighboring kingdoms through channeling. It is a duty I intend to fulfill myself one day. But for now, I will have Queen Amara assist me in that capacity. So then, she's gonna be alright? Yes. It seems the bullet went straight through her without doing any serious damage. That's a relief. You did it, AJ! Thanks to you, both Dirk and Nayuta beat the charges against them. And you got the revolution rolling to boot. Revolution? Guess you were right to believe in me after all. Sir, there's gonna be some major changes around here. The legal system's gonna return to its rightful state, like how Dirk always wanted. The name of Apollo Justice will go down in Kurani's history. Thank you for the hydrate there, Slushy. Yeah, right. Oh, Nayuta, before I forget, there was something I wanted to give you before I head back home. You wish to give me something? You said the thing! How you doing, Static? Yes. As Dirk's birth son, I think you should have this. I know what it is.
Take that!
I don't understand, Apollo. Why are you giving this to me? Wait, that was... Oh, that was not it? I bet what Apollo meant to give you was... Oh, right. Duh. I don't know why I thought it was a pendant. Anyway. This, right? Oh, yeah, that's it. This is Dirk's. I have to get back to the States. And I know you're a prosecutor and all. But as the man that's going to change crime, it's only right that you have it. I'm doing alright, Static. Hey, Ed, welcome on in. Oi, not a thing. Stop it. To change crime. Yeah, in Dirk's place. Apollo, I'm afraid I must refuse your gift. What? Why? There's something I would like to show you. Huh? What's this all of a sudden? Mr. Wright, won't you and your friends please join us? Sure. What is this? So why'd you bring us here, Nayuta? Apollo, I want you to stay here in Karai. What? But why? We have lost our queen, and our kingdom stands as a crossroad, or at a crossroads. Most of all, we will need to rebuild our entire legal system. Naturally, that includes the reintroduction of lawyers to the court. Wait, you're not asking me to... Yes, I want you to take over this law office. With you as a lawyer, and me as a prosecutor, we shall rebuild Karai's legal system from the ground up. You want me to help you rebuild the legal system? That's a lot to take in. Apollo, I cannot do this without you. As a lawyer, you are Dirk's spiritual heir. Having studied in America, your legal knowledge will be indispensable. This is way out of my league. Revolution is still in its infancy, but it was Dirk's dream to restore the legal system to its rightful state. Will you not help me realize that dream? Come on, AJ, you know it's what Dirk would have wanted. Let's do it together. You must be taken aback by my sudden request, but please give it some thought. Of course. I'm honored that you asked. Still, I have my job back at the Right Anything Agency to consider too. Don't you worry about that, Apollo. Besides, this is something only you can do. Something only I can do? I mean, to be completely honest, our office would be a bit short on firepower without you around, but hey. It's alright. Actually, I'm sorry, but I can't get on board with this. No? Excuse me. I mean, there's still so much I want to learn from you, Apollo. That's right, it won't be the same without you. And everyone back home would really miss you too. There's no way I can agree to this. Still, if you really wanted to stay... Yeah, Athena's right. It won't be easy, but... Athena, Drusi. Apollo, no one but you can make this decision. Know that I will not question whatever choice you make. The flight leaves tomorrow morning, Apollo. Think you can make up your mind by then? I'll try. Talk about a difficult decision. Should I go back to the US and continue working at the right aid agency? Or should I stay in Korean and help Naruto rebuild the legal system? What's the right thing for me to do? Yeah, that's a tough choice. The bus to the airport will be here any minute. I wonder where Apollo is. Do you think he decided to stay here in Korea? I bet he was up all night thinking. This is a life-changing decision after all. But whatever he decides, I'll have to accept it. This means no more courtroom battles alongside him. Hey, guys! I know that booming voice anywhere! Whew, I made it! Apollo, you're here! Does this mean you're coming home with us? Well, about that. Mr. Wright? He's gonna stay, isn't he? Yes? I've made up my mind. It is the moment of truth. I still have so many things to learn from you. Oh! But I've decided to stay. Okay, yeah, there we go. That makes more sense. I've decided to stay in Korea. You're staying? But I feel like I have to pick up where Dirk left off. I can't let his sacrifice go to waste. See. Plus, I want to teach others everything you've taught me about being a lawyer, Mr. Wright. Hello. Dirk's roadmap for the future. And your teachings. I believe that these two things will save the people of this kingdom from further unrest. I want to do this. No, I have to do this. Hello. Never felt prouder. Proud to have had such an amazing attorney working under me. But someday, I'll return to the US. Once the new legal system here is firmly in place, I'll be back. Scout's honor. Will we really see you again, Apollo? Hey, Bernie, welcome on in. Oh, I see the emotes are in action already. Heck yeah, let's go. You bet. Not that I have any idea how long it will be, but I promise you this, everyone. I'll keep on learning and growing, and I'll come back to the US an even better lawyer. So don't you forget about me. Of course we won't, Apollo. There will always be a spot waiting for you back at the office. In the meantime, we'll be rooting for you. We'll knock him dead. You got it, Mr. Wright. I'm gonna miss you, Polly. This is it. And I'm gonna support your choice all the way. Thanks, Trucy. Good luck with your magic act. I know you do Programmer Right proud. I'll be cheering for you too, Apollo. Don't think you're the only one with room to grow. Oh, thank you, Birdie. Appreciate it. Next time we meet, you probably won't even recognize me. In other words, game on. You bet. And I'm gonna win. I'm gonna miss you too, Apollo, but can't wait to see where your new adventure will take you. Well, there's our bus. Guess this is it, Apollo. I'll never forget everything you've done for me, Mr. Wright. I don't know how I'll ever repay you. Here's to seeing you back in the US again someday. Until then, you know where to find me. The legacy of those who came before us. It's handed down from parent to child. From mentor to disciple. You must never stall or stagnate, but continue to grow and change. All that we've been taught, beliefs and convictions that have been passed down to us. We must continue to nurture them so we, in turn, pass them on to the next generation.
Are you really sure you're okay with him staying, boss?
Uh-huh. I always figured he'd leave the nest someday.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh, I think they're almost here.
Just a little. Got it. Huh?
Oh no!
Why don't we go and check it out, AJ?
Oh! Huh? Justice Law Offices. Nice. Oh, there we go. Oh, Mr. Hat, introduce yourself. My name is Mr. Hat. Nice to meet you. Take a couple to announce my solo debut. Hat doesn't want to follow to leave him and stuff. Just roles, you know. Can't let him on the spotlight. Go visit him in Korea. Give us justice in action. Right. And it came to me. Tourism. That's what. None of Korean's tourism industry. Well, United Forces on the top of the orb. Make a museum dedicated to the flying dragons. Oh. wanted to congratulate you on becoming a forensic investigator. Sky, thank you for prosecutor somebody says. I'll be working on for a while. Okay. I'm gonna blow my nose while this is going on. Good job, Daz. You just made a baby cry. Oh god, this guy again. Oh my dude. Oh, this guy. Gadget! Gadget, welcome on in. Thank you for the tier 1 sub for 18 months. Thank you. Appreciate it. You found him. No, stop shooting! Oh, nice! Heck yeah! Gonna be super busy now that I'm the head of the Fae clan. I'll do whatever I can help. Thanks, Pearly. Our first order of business will be to revolutionize Grey Village. How about opening a store where we buy new outfits like the City Girls? Oh. You're welcome before I get my revolutionary makeover. Oh, bless! Now that you're stuffy Nana, I want a new Nana. I'm sure there'll be anyone willing to serve you in that capacity. Quite a handful after all. Now, the simple wave of your hand, you would have your tired face, nails repaired, and rushed. Okay, it's something odd. You're not right, Bud. You'll have plenty of time to reach the ends. Gosh, you could start with one of your famous shoulder rubs. Oh, okay. Netherlands has taken to calling me Braidhead, even more she troubles in. What have I done for such? While it is true that I am merciless, this specific name is entirely uncalled for. What am I to do? Perhaps I shall follow about this. Are we gonna get a after credit scene? Yeah. Right. He's a respectable lawyer in his own right. He even has his own practice called Justice Law Offices. Thank you. This wouldn't have been possible without you. Before I forget, I made a copy of this photo for you. Photo? Oh. No. So good to see him again. I think it's about time we told them the truth. After all, they've both grown into fine young people now. You're right. Perhaps it's about time they knew. Who's this? Okay. Oh boy. I was just double checking. Yeah, that definitely would be the last one for sure. Yeah. Oh, really, Breeze? Huh. Not this guy again. Oh. Capcom. Alright, anything else? Unfortunately, the ads are playing. Can't really pause that. You're Mr. Right. Oh wait, I can control this one. All right, we'll wait until the ads are over. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh. Trilogy! Welcome on in. Thank you for the tier 1 sub for 22 months. Thank you. Appreciate it. Everyone just booping Fox's snoot as per usual. What else is new? Boops! Heck! Why is my nose so inviting? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Alright. Waiting for the ads and then we'll see what this letter says. Quick question, guys. So I'm not planning on playing the special episode today. I'm gonna save that for another time. So I'm wondering whether to wrap up early today, and raid as soon as we're done here, or whether to play Tomodachi Life for a little bit. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Katie. I'll save that for another time. I've been lurking for a bit. Didn't want to interrupt something. Oh, no worries. It's all good. The sky was up for Tomodachi. Maybe we'll play for like an hour or something, if anything. I'll get my tea. All right, welcome back to Bats, everyone. Sorry about that. Turns out there is something that we can read here that at least I can control, so I decided to wait. So let's see what this letter says. It sounds like a plan. Dear Mr. Wright, I can't believe it's already been a few months since I decided to stay. I'm sorry I haven't been good about keeping in touch, but things have been really hectic. I feel that. Rebuilding a legal system I'm not yet familiar with has been a real challenge. But I will say, it's given me plenty of work to keep me busy. Oh? You're not giving the autopsy report even a cursory glance, Mr. Justice? It's just, I have 15 clients on my plate right now. Though I probably shouldn't have accepted all 15 at the same time.
Up to them!
Oh, please. Are you going to help me rebuild Korean's legal system or not? If you are, we need to move through this case backlog faster. Yeah, I know, but... Besides, those 15 are only the beginning. There are 10 more awaiting your services. Huh? I too have friends and acquaintances seeking legal representation. And being that you are the only lawyer in the country, I told them to contact you. I estimate it will only add about 16 clients to your casehold. Caseload. Jesus Christ. Huh? Huh? I have been handing out advertisements for your new office. They read, From legal advice to investigating extramartial affairs, even yak milking. For a limited time only, these services and more are free down at Justice Law offices. I've already received requests for 380 new clients? Ah! I'm gonna have to say something, aren't I? Jeez, could you imagine me taking on that many commissions in a single month? Good grief. I don't even get that many within a year. Are they really clients or are they expecting free services? Who knows? Hey, Vivo, Pokemon, I hope you're doing well. But yeah, I don't even get that many clients within a year. Jesus. Well, Kika, you have been handing out flyers. Or, yeah, well, you have been handing out flyers, but what? Maybe you told me the service is free? Yeah, maybe not. I trust you did your cords of steel exercises this morning. Well, go on. No need to hold back. Now that you mention it, we have yet to hear you shout today. Yes, and I have grown quite drowsy from this tedious proceedings. I could use a loud something to wake me up. Do not disappoint me, Hornhead. Oh, no. There's really only one thing to say at a time like this. It's a word I've said countless times in my career, but one I'll never tire of. 3, 2, 1.
Objection!
And there we go! We have finished the main game of Apollo Justice. We only have the special episode left for Spirited Justice, and then that will be it! We will be officially finished with the Apollo Justice Trilogy once we're done with the special episode. And we've only been playing this for a little over a year. Oh, goodness me. Alright. Well, yeah, we're gonna, we'll do the special episode next week. I don't want to start now, because I know it's gonna take a little while to get into it. Only just a year. Yeah, it's no big deal. So yeah, we'll come back to this next week, and we'll, start making our way towards finishing this. But we've done the main game. So...